All right, welcome to June. So we got a new month that we're heading into here, and every month we give updates on what's going on with Starlink because things change very fast with them. So if you're new to the channel, I am a Starlink installer. It's primarily what I do for a living. We're on our woodworking set right now because this is the set we have available. Our DIY set's not done yet. But this is my main job, is installing Starlink and security systems and stuff like that. I have a huge client base of almost 1,000 people, and I get a lot of comments from people leaving comments about things that are going on with Starlink. So every month, once again, we're updating you. So we have all new information to do with the free kits, the price increases on the plans, and just a bunch of new stuff that's come up. So anyway, here we go. All right, so let's start with the big story, the big story of the month. Price increases. People just dying to get on their YouTube channels the second that it broke to get out there and alarm everybody to the price increases, even though everybody that's a customer got an email saying that it happened anyway. So, where do we land on the price increases? Basically, if your plan was less than $100 a month, it went up $5. If it was more than $100, it went up $10. So we're going to put the updated prices on the screen, and I'm going to explain to you why I think that this is a good thing. Because Starlink has not raised their prices in a very long time. It's been at least 4 years. I can't even remember when I think they did it in the first year. They've never done it since. So basically, for the majority of you, the price went up $5 a month. In the last 5 years, is that maybe the cheapest price increase that you've seen over everything in your life? So everybody's going, oh, they're going to get you hooked in and then they're going to jack up the price. Well, guess what? There's your price jack, $5 or $10. Standby mode went up a little bit more. I think it's from $5 to $10, and then in Canada it's from 7 to 14. Not really more, but kind of on par. It doubled, I guess. So the reason why I think that the price increase is a good thing is because it's done. Okay, no more anticipating huge price increases. They've done the price increase. It's not likely going to change for the next couple of years, so it's over. Don't need to worry about it. On to the next thing. Probably the biggest thing I get asked right now is about the kits. So for the mounts, because people want to order the mounts, which we will have linked down below. But we got two kits here, Standard X and the Standard. Okay, so this is the dish from the Standard X. And this is what you're going to get. So there's your 50 feet of cable, your power cord, your power supply, and then your router. And this is the router 3 is what this one is called now, and it is a fantastic router. Okay, so you're going to get that kit if you get the 200 plan or the max plan. And then the standard kit is going to have your dish, then your 50 feet of cable, power cord, and then your power supply is going to be a little bit different because it's going to use PoE to power your mini router. So that's kind of the big difference, is your router is going to be the mini router, which is nowhere near as good as the other one, but it's a lot cheaper. Okay, so there's your two kits, and most importantly, they are Gen 3s. I'm constantly getting people asking me about the mounts because these are not called Gen 3s now, they're called Standard 4s and Standard 4X. The dish has not changed at all. So I'm going to keep this part simple. For the vast majority of you, you're just going to want the simple 100 meg package. It's totally unlimited, 100 megs down, 10 or whatever it is up, it's a lot. And you're going to get this dish kit, okay? So you're going to get the standard kit, and it's going to cost you whatever the shipping is on it. You're going to get the kit for free with the rental. Using our referral code down below, you're going to get a free month of service as well. So in the US, you're going to be at $55. Canadian, you're going to be at $75. That is what the vast majority of you are going to get because it's going to do everything that you need it to do. The bigger plans are for if you have a huge household or if you're trying to run a business, then you're going to talk about the bigger plans. And then we'll get into the max plan here too, because we have a middle of the road one, which is a 200 meg, which is still tons. And you're also going to get this kit with the 200 meg. If you want to get the max plan, you're going to get this kit and you're going to get the maximum amount of speed available. It's going to cost you $130 in the US and $150 in Canada. And that is the top tier of residential plans that you can get. There is a benefit, there's a few benefits to this plan. One, you can get this mesh router for free to go with it. You can get them to give you a mini for free as well, which you have to activate your own package on that. But the big thing is that being on the top residential package, this is something that other companies have never done before. I'll give you an example. I did an install at the president of the CIBC, which is one of the big 5 banks in Canada. And when I did the install there for Explorer, he had a 100 gig data package on 10 megs of speed because that's all we could get. Certainly he could afford better than that, but we didn't have the ability to do this back then. Now what Starlink is doing is basically giving you kind of a gated community of internet, whereas if you get the max, you're never going to have a problem. These guys wish back then that they could buy their way out of those problems, but now you can. So if that's what really matters to you, then the max might be for you. So if you're not getting every piece of information that you want in this video, keep in mind this is an update video. We're trying to give you as much as we can in a short period of time. We have a much more thorough video explaining all of the free offers from Starlink and the legalities involved, and we're going to link to it at the end. We'll put it in a box over there someplace. Check it out if you get questions. Okay, so having mentioned the free mini, unless you're getting the max package, it's cheaper to just get the regular one and to buy the mini. Because right now they're $199 US and $299 in Canada. So if you do all the math on that, it's going to be cheaper just to buy the mini than it is to get yourself on a double the price package just to get a free perk. Okay, moving on to a couple things that I experienced this month. Not very important, but kind of interesting. I did an install for somebody that had signed up for the minimum package, and they actually did get the standard X dish. I have no idea why. Just kind of weird. Another thing that happened this month is I picked one of these up at Best Buy because the customer wanted to buy it outright. So when we went to activate it, they would only let us put them on either the max package or the middle package. It wouldn't let us put them on the lower package. But I'm sure I can go in and change that now that it's activated. So having mentioned that, we are now able to change our packages because before when you get the 12 months, you were supposed to stay on the same package. I just had a customer 2 days ago go from the max package down to the smallest package because she wanted to save the money and she had no trouble doing it. I cannot guarantee you're going to be able to do that in your area, but it definitely worked here. So as of June 12th in Canada, they can't have plan changing fees, okay? So once again, if you're in the US, you're gonna have to look into it for yourself, but that's kind of a benefit that we got going on here right now. Okay, so let's talk briefly about Viasat-1, which is one of the GeoSats. So that would be Viasat, and HughesNet is the other company in the US. It's all exploring Canada. Viasat-1 is nearing the end of its service life. You're gonna get notifications on it soon, that probably within 6 months to 9 months it will be shutting down because it's 15 years old and that's the life expectancy. So if you have a modem that looks like this, and it's going to say Viasat on it, there's also a different version that has a big blue light on it, you are on Viasat-1. So just a heads up that you're going to be losing your satellite. And at this point, might be a really good time to consider getting yourself the free Starlink. So if your dish looks like that, probably a good idea to change into the newer stuff because these are dinosaurs now, even that big one that's only a couple years old. Definitely can't compare to Starlink. Blue Origins go kaboom. So that's kind of the big satellite news this week. You maybe didn't hear too much about it, but Amazon's Blue Origins satellite launching rocket basically blew up on the launching pad. Luckily, the 48 satellites that they're going to send into space were not involved in that, and the satellites are still okay, but they lost their ride into space. So we'll have to see what becomes of that. Might push them back a little bit. Nobody was hurt, but probably like $1 billion in damage. And it's going to take months to rebuild it. So we'll keep you posted on that. Because we do care about Amazon Leo as well. We're not just a Starlink place. I don't work for Starlink. I'm not affiliated with Starlink. So all satellite stuff interests us. When you order your Starlink, just keep in mind that they're going to come in the way that I showed you for the 2 kits. So if you're going to need a longer cable, we're going to have links for that too. This is a 150 footer. You can go up to 300 feet. And also consider getting a mount, which will have those linked as well, because there's no mounts with these. It just comes with the little kickstand. So with this channel, you get free updates, free installation videos. We give you the links for the free kits with the free month of internet and possibly some of the free perks. So if you like all that stuff, please like and subscribe and stay tuned to our channel. And if you want to help us out, we have a Buy Me a Coffee link below. And also upcoming videos you might be very interested in, which will help you if you are going to order it right now. We're going to do a video on all the mounts that are available to buy. And we're going to be doing a video basically completely devoted to the Mini, which is going to be the ultimate guide of everything that you could possibly think of to do with the Mini. That's coming up very shortly as well. Okay, thanks for watching.